year, and this is the fourth, the first part of this month, and it's already moving. So this morning we are talking about bright ideas, and this is what we do on Mondays. And I come to you guys and talk about like how you can take an idea that you have and turn it from a good idea to a great idea. But of course, some of the things that we know is that we always have an idea that we're thinking about, but we don't know exactly how to implement it and get it started. And it's expected. Everyone has that because there's things that's with within your hands that you can do, and there's things that you don't know how to do. And it's best to get those things or get some support, or you learn how to do it, but it depends on what it is. Some things you just really need to just get somebody else to do it, and we all have that issue where we just really have to get someone else to do those things. So the first thing is that we have to always have a plan. And Dr. Landry sends me scriptures and great messages every morning. And she sent one today, which is just it resonates with what we look at and what we do. Is write the vision. And we were talking yesterday in the Survive and Thrive committee meeting about the plan and the scope of Survive and Thrive and where we're going with it. And it's definitely monumentous. It's very it's out there, but it's very important to do. Um, and it's going to be a great thing, but it's always and it starts with a plan, and having a plan and having things wrote down is great to be able to know what you're doing so you could foresee what you're going to be doing. So that's where we are with Survive and Thrive. So the bright idea, of course, is doing what we do, but the bright idea is adding the things that we want to be adding to it and making it be a part of that service of what Survive and Thrive is doing. And of course, if you guys haven't, don't know, Survive and Thrive is a nonprofit organization, and the scope and the goal is to be able to support cancer survivors during their time of recovery and helping them thrive by covering the costs of their copays, covering those costs and supporting them in things that your insurances just don't pay for. And when you're faced with a $5,000 copay because you need to get treatment, that's a really high ticket to all of a sudden go and get. Now you go and you do things, but just unless you have that type of resources sitting in a bank somewhere, and average families don't have $5,000 sitting somewhere. Um, you won't have that all at once like that. You can get it, but it's not all at once. So what that does is that delay your treatment when you have something like cancer that is there and you know that it is rapidly growing, and you don't know where it is, and you don't know where it's at and what it's doing. You don't know because you didn't know in the first place. So you don't know the magnitude of that, and you just want to get it out and start it and start your treatment and recovery. But if you have to be faced with a $5,000 copayment, that's a lot. So our goal is to be able to help cancer survivors not delay their treatments by worrying about copayments and getting that support from donors like you who can support and help in that cause, and help those families who are worrying with not knowing if their family members are going to be here or not because of copayments and treatments, and um, going back and forth to the doctor for fees and things that you may not think about, but they are blood work, x rays, MRIs, different things, there's a copay. So our goal is to do that. So our bright idea, hi, Andrea Smedley. How you doing? Hey, friend, new friend. So you're on HAPS. Thank you for popping in. So for those of you guys who are here, again, this is Bright Idea Monday, but we are talking about Survive and Thrive because that is our idea. So we want to put in here in the chat for those of you guys who would love to be at the conference. It's going to be October 16th and 17th. and it is $10. There's a $10 donation. What is your live about? It is about bright ideas. So, Bright Idea Monday is about how ideas that you come in. My bright idea was doing a conference that we've been doing since 2017 for cancer survivors. So, as a cancer survivor, that is something that's near and dear to me, and that's a true factual thing. So, I've taken my experiences and I support others through theirs and getting them through so that they can thrive. So, our Bright Idea Monday is what we do. And again, as you could see in the chat, I put where I do sessions with people and I work with you on developing your bright idea. So, Bright Idea Monday, if you are interested, and not saying you per se right now, but my Bright Idea Monday, for those of you guys who know, there's a session, there's a link. And if you have an idea that you've been thinking about or you've been trying to figure out, we start with three pillars of that. My grandpa is a cancer survivor. He has prostate cancer. Wow. Not happy on that, but definitely cancer is one of those things that's spread to all everywhere, and it is something we gonna do something about. So October we have a conference. It's free for survivors, and he can come if he likes. You can too. It's virtual, so don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Unfortunately, my grandpa on my dad's side had cancer as well, and she passed. Oh, my grandma, she passed away last year. Yeah, I had a really good friend before I found out that I had cancer back in 2015. She had been battling cancer for years, and she battled all the way to 2018. It was 6 years she was battling. And before, I was supporting her. And then when I had to tell her, I had cancer, she was like, oh no. So it was me and her going to chemo. She did hers on one day. We had to do blood work on one day. And treatment on the next day. So I did my blood work on Sunday, and then I went to go do my chemo on Mondays. So yes, it is definitely one of those things that impact families. So Survive and Thrive, you can check us out, surviveandthrivecr.org, and you can go to our website and check it out. And if you're interested and you want to attend, or if you would like to volunteer for something, definitely doing something that's leaving a legacy. Well, I'm sure you guys leaving a legacy for your family, but it's looking for ways of how we can impact and support families. So, but Bright Idea Monday is today, and like I was saying, is that we have three pillars, and the three pillars are it's like what is the idea? What, who, and when? So, what, who, and when is like, what is the idea? Write it down, write the vision, make it plain. And who? Who do you need to support you? Who do you need to get on your team? Who do you need to make it so that you can make this happen? Who do you need to reach out and touch? And then when? When is basically when is it going to get done? When do you have a plan? When is the date? When are you launching? When are you going to do it? When? Don't people always ask you when? When are you gonna do that? When is that? I think we should do a monthly for fertility. Are you saying infertility? Well, you know what? Reach out to me, so we can talk. A lot of women suffer from infertility. You know what they do, especially after chemo, and then just the whole issue with infertility before. Sometimes, if you have ovarian cancer, you have to have all of your um, ovaries removed, and there that's a problem. But yeah, reach out to me. You can. I'm on everything. I'm on here, but I'm also Shannon Griffin on regular Facebook, and then Survive and Thrive CR on Facebook, and then For Humanities on here because that's my T-shirt company. And so yeah, let's chat so I could definitely connect with you and you could reach me. But that's what we got 7:30, so I need to actually get to moving. But we normally come on at 7:30, but I came on early because to as we move on back into the office, I have to. um, get ready to get out. But I appreciate you for coming in here and thank you for sharing with me. Just the fact that you came in and we were, it says my bright idea, but we have another connection as far as things relatable. But again, we are celebrating our 5th year of Survive and Thrive. And I put the link in the chat for those who would love to get tickets. You have a good day too. Thank you very much. I appreciate you a lot for being here. Um, for those of you guys who would love to donate and be one of our donors, you can go to Donate and Thrive, and that's a bit.ly link, and you can go either to that link, and it takes you directly to our donation tab. But going to our website as well, Survive, and we thank Dragon Media Productions for doing the new website. It's uh, it's really cool. Survive and Thrive. That's and I'm on my phone, so CR. Oh dang, hold on. Oh, maybe if I did the www, it'll pop up. Because I'm like, doesn't this thing pop up normally in my phone? So, yes, I am currently on my journey to have a baby. Oh, and it's been hard. I have been trying since November and nothing has happened. My cycle is very late. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. You know, and not that I have the answer of anything, but I know and I've heard of other folks who've had that happen. And God comes in and do it when it's the time is right. And so at any point, I mean, I'm sure you taking care and doing what you need to do. I mean, I'm sure you've gone to the doctor and done all those fertility things. I mean, if you have, that stuff is very expensive. Um, that's definitely something to support. I mean, there's lots of folks who really, really, want to have children, and and they can't. Um, I was on birth control, IUD for 5 years. Yeah, and as you know, I mean, those things are so invasive, but um, there's a time and place for it. And, I'm definitely will pray that you conceive and that God knows when the appropriate time for you. And, it definitely helps you. In May, I had my last cycle and I haven't had it since. Oh, yeah, that's not good. I mean, yeah, that's something to definitely talk with your doctor about to see what that's about. But thank you, Andrea. Thank you for coming in here. I'll go back and pop on your page or whatever to see. Um, I think I messed that up. Okay. So yes, I am thinking I have an hormonal imbalance. Hmm. But have you gone to the doctor yet? I mean, I know you have, but what have they said um, about it? Well, we don't have to talk about that all here. But yes, hi. Yeah. And, for those who are out there that are doctors or infertility, no, I have an appointment coming up on the 15th. Okay. Well, good. Yeah, get it started. So at least you can find out what's going on in your body. It's a phone consultation. Yeah, these phone consultations, it's kind of like you want to be right there so that they can see you. But you definitely have to go and get, as they do, is run some tests to see like what's going on. Sometimes, as we know for sure, past things that were going on, but also looking at our bodies to know what imbalance is just that one thing that's causing the whole formula not to work. And it is because our bodies are very in tune to themselves. Everything in there relates to each other and will make one thing or another happen. I will get it taken care of because I would love to have a baby. Yes. I mean, they are beautiful things. within themselves. But yes, I mean, I am sure, that's something you want to do and definitely want to make happen. But yeah, um, we definitely want to pray and make sure that God takes care of it and can let you know when and what needs to be done in order to make that happen. So yes, so thank you for coming in here. And hey, our broadcast today is about taking care of ourselves and finding out what the deep roots of things are. So, but the bright idea for the day to correlate all of this is that we definitely need to, set some goals on what it is that we want to do, and then just go start doing them and making them happen. Some things we procrastinate on and we avoid and we don't want to do. Um, you are welcome. Thank you for coming in here. You can come anytime. This is my first time seeing you, but I appreciate you being here. And I'm Shannon. I come on here every day, twice a day, like 7:30 ish. Sometimes it'd be 8, sometimes it'd be 7. So right now that's what it was, but it's in the morning and in the evening. So tonight we'll probably talk about some really good ideas and stuff, and how to take your idea from good to great and how to make it turn into something that's definitely beneficial. I think what you're doing and what you would like to do to help others out there. Yeah, see you soon. Others out there is a great thing. So thank all of you guys for coming in here. And for those of you guys who are coming in afterwards, thank y'all. And over there on Twitch too. I see my Twitch is over there twitching. Hi, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So thank you, Andrea. You have a great day. And hey, keep me updated on how it went. And but you can find me if you want to inbox me on Facebook, Shannon Griffin. You'll see a bunch of Survive and Thrive stuff or some T-shirts or something like that. So, but you'll see me. It's there. I'm all over the place. So thank all of you guys for being here. You guys have a great morning, and it's Monday, so make the best of it. And I'll see you guys later on tonight for my bright idea Monday after dark.